What's up, everybody? It's your boy Getting the Game. Welcome to another video of Police Simulator Patrol Officers. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my advice, input in regards to the self-defense update. I'll also be just sharing a simple tip with you all if you're having issues with the self-defense update. Now, since the release of the update, um, I know players are still having issues when engaging the NPC when they draw their weapon. Um, so One thing I do want to show you guys, I always like referring to the handbook for guidance. If you go down to actions and you go to self-defense, it give you a briefing on how to properly address the situation. Now, just keep in mind the developers created this scenario not for us to simply have shootouts, but it's all about de-escalation. They pretty much wanted to create um, scenarios that are realistic, and did not want to just create call-outs where we're pretty much having shootouts. Um, so if you skip down to the pretty much the second paragraph here, it just gives you some guidance on how to address it. Now, even with this, I do understand that um, there are some glitches, some bugs that need to be fixed that needs to be fixed in regards to self-defense update. So don't try not to like lose hope or get too frustrated, because I'm sure plenty of times you're doing things correctly. It's just a game in regards to bugs and fix it. So, for example, if you're engaging an NPC player and you shoot them because they have shot at you and it ends your shift, um, that's a bug. Anytime NPC uh, suspect shoots at you with their firearm, and you have the um, authority to shoot back because at that point they're an active threat. So I'm pretty much going to go over this, and that's going to pretty much cover what I'm explaining here. So it says an officer may engage using their firearm only under specific conditions. The suspect, if the suspect draws a handgun, if the suspect flees with a drawn handgun, or if the suspect aims a weapon at the officer. It says engagement is considered unjustified if the suspect has a gun in their inventory but has not drawn it. So pretty much, if you find a gun on a suspect or in their car after searching them, you're not going to um, pull out your firearm to engage or get them to comply. That's unjustification there. Um, it says engagement is considered unjustified also if the suspect flees without the weapon being identified. So again, if you if you're not sure if a suspect has a weapon on them, or even if they do, yeah, if you're not sure if a suspect has a weapon on them, you haven't identified that they have a weapon on them. Again, if you pull out your firearm, that's going to be considered unjustified. So, reading further says during these encounters, a threat indicator, this is important here, a threat indicator appears above the suspect using color to communicate their current level of danger. So, when we engage the NPC players now, these suspect criminals, um, there's going to be a level danger indicator, and one is going to be yellow. Yellow, clear here it clearly states that suspicious behavior, suspect may be reaching or hesitating. So you're going to see an outline around their body. Um, if they're orange, that means that their weapon is drawn but not aimed, and to use high caution. Now, if you do see a red outline around them, that means like at that point they have they have their weapon aimed at you. They're about to fire. That's considered an active threat, immediate danger, and this is where now um, engagement is authorized, where you can shoot back, shoot at them. Red flashing means the suspect will definitely shoot or already has shot you, and they need to be stopped immediately. So just keep that in mind. It says officers are encouraged to resolve situations without the use of force whenever possible. During the whole process, the player can de-escalate the situation with warning and shooting. I mean, not shooting and shouting to the suspect. Successful de-escalation and non-lethal resolution are rewarded. So again, it's all about de-escalation. Um, Most of the time when you engage these suspects, um, they are going to start off in the yellow area. And at that point, you want to give them commands to surrender. Um, and just know if they have that outline, if they're in the yellow area, if you shoot them, you will it will not end the shift, but you will lose conduct points. So keep that in mind. Now, there has been scenarios where players um, you know, um, have shot them mistakenly, and um, the shift ended, and that shouldn't be. So that's a bug if you're encountering that. So again, if you're in the orange area here, the weapons draw but not aim. It's use high caution. Again, you want to de-escalate first. You want to de-escalate first. I believe shooting them in the orange air during the orange phase or outline, whatever you want to call it, will cause um, the loss of conduct points because again, the developers wanted to focus on de-escalation. Now, once you're in the red, that's your go ahead. That's your go to shoot. Just keep in mind it will shoot back at you, and if they shoot at you successfully 3 times, you will it will end your shift. Um, but they did leave some notes on their most recent uh, blog, and I will just read it once more. It's really good. It's simple to the point. I do wish that they produce more tutorials for us because there can be gray areas, and sometimes we have to figure out things on our own. But this is why me and other content creators create videos like this to help you guys out if you're having a hard time. Um, so let me just read this. Okay, it says. All right, so you're now required to de-escalate the situation. We all know that. You want to demand them to surrender. If they comply, they will drop their weapon, lie down, and you can handcuff them. If not, you're allowed to shoot. Doing so will not end the shift, but will cause the loss of CP points. So again, it's all about de-escalation. Eh, you want to first get them comply. If they shoot at you, it's a go ahead. If they have their weapon pretty much drawn out, you can't shoot them. You want to kind of talk them down. It says here it could take some time for the NPC to surrender as they might verbally resist. Should the criminal choose not to surrender, they now pose as an active threat. You are now allowed to shoot again. Um, you tried everything to that de-escalate. Again, you're gonna get that indicator. You're not surrendering. You're gonna see them go from like orange to red, and now they become an active threat. Um, just quick note: if you are not seeing those indicators around the NPC when you're engaging them, the yellow, orange, and red, um, you may have to go into your settings and change that. Just know if the NPC is injured, make sure you provide um, aid to them. Just know it's and last note here says beware the criminal has a chance to also shoot directly at you, but doesn't have to. After a maximum of 3 hits, as I mentioned, you will become critically injured and your shift will automatically end as you need to recover. So, um, yeah, you want to act fast and just take your time with it. Like I said, there are bugs and fixes. There are bugs and things that need to be fixed. Um, so just keep that in mind. Now, before I go, I do want to let you guys know what I've been doing um, to get me through um, these issues with the self-defense update. I just been pretty much using a taser. So anytime they draw their weapon, anytime they are hesitate, they're looking to, fire, I just tase them. Um, and it prevents me from having to deal with the loss of conduct points or ending the shift because I know there has been issues currently where they fire at us and we fire back and our shift ends and it says police brutality and that sucks. Now you have all that, you have built up all your SBP points just to lose them. So I just been using a taser. I've been rarely using a firearm. There's been times I have used it, but the taser works. um, I know it may sound a little silly. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, but um, it's been working, so because it's the level of force you're looking at. So the taser is a lower level of force. It's not like lethal force; it's considered mechanical force. So anytime I use a taser, you're going to gain SP points, and you're pretty much going to be avoiding um, any questioning of did I do that right or did I did I shoot at the appropriate time or not? Because you're using a lower level of force, and it always works. They're gonna drop. I did it plenty of times. You don't have to do that, but that's like a tip I want to share with you all. Um, so just keep that in mind. You can always just use the taser to, if they're not complying, just to immediately get them to the ground. You don't have to wait. And the cool thing with the taser, you don't have to wait for them to shoot. You could use it right away. You could use it right away, because It's not lethal force. Um, Before I go, I do want to give a big shout out to another content creator out there. His name is Incredible Inc. He made a 5 minute video, tutorial video on the self defense update and how to address um, NPCs when they draw their weapon. Very, very good video. It's simple, clear, and to the point. So big shout out to Incredible Inc. Check him out. Check out his video because I am going to leave a link in my description of his video. And when you check out his video, um, like and subscribe to his channel as well. Let's show him some love. So big shout out to Incredible Inc. for making a nice video. I came across it on YouTube a few days ago, and it was a nice tutorial on a self-defense update. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, it's your boy getting a game. I catch you guys on the next stream or video. Take care.